Mortal Kombat Annihilation, do you think that is better than the 2019 film?
No.
Really?
No, God,
The
no.
movie is so bad.
I think it's better.
No
I think
way.
You're on crack, brother.
In
No
what way, on what planet, in what universe is that
There
better
was a
than...
great animality fight that did it before Van Helsing did it
Your planet and our world have begun to merge into one realm.
later
Great.
in that movie. It was great.
You and I have a very different definition
No,
of the
it
word.
wasn't.
great.
It was awesome.
Oh.
It was ridiculous and awesome.
Terry, no.
I like to.
And I love that Shao Kahn actor. He was like, and it is glorious.
No.
But that was actually a good Shao Kahn, though.
Right?
Like that's the Shao Kahn.
He's
To
big
album.
be
and
fair, I
bald.
do. The Shao Kahn line is glorious. That, to be fair, that line and that delivery of that line is something that I have used over the decades.
Yeah.
Young Drunk!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 51 of the Muscle Geeks. It's me, John, and I'm here with my buddy Derek, my other buddy Terry,
Hey!
and together they are the 8-Bit Beef Boys.
8-Bit Beef Boys!
Flexing out here. Look at that. Yeah. No, cut to me. Whoa. All right, Terry's having a heart attack.
Oh, God!
All right, so we got Noah back there too. What's up, Noah?
Clench your cheeks.
Oh, dark guys.
All right, and tonight we got a special guest tapping in. It's our guy, the Scottish Geek Guy, joining us remotely. So, guys, make sure you follow him on YouTube and Instagram. Show him some love. Awesome content over there. And, Jim, we appreciate you hopping on with us, man.
Thanks very much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. It's far too late for me to be flexing, so I won't put you to shame and I'll just leave it there.
Dude, you're the man, dude. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like this. You follow the channel. Check out the rest of the network, too. Like I said, we have 8-Bit Beef.
Mm-hmm.
And then they play... You just describe it real fast, Eric.
It's Terry and I playing retro video games together. It's a Let's Play channel. You know, we have, I think, 6 episodes up on YouTube right now. And just like everything else, we have little clips up on our Instagram, TikTok, all that.
Yeah.
But it's just lighthearted and fun, easy to digest. So if you miss playing some old games or just want to hang out with your boys, Terry and Derek, check us out.
Yeah, and we also have Think You Know Ball. And Think You Know Ball is, it's supposed to be a sports show, but it's just going into making fun of each other. And
Good.
I have a whole thing about my trip to the Phillies game, new updated stuff. Like if you're a truck and you park in 4 spots, blocking 4 spots,
Ew.
you should be allowed, there should be like permission to vandalize the car. Like that should be okay.
Yeah, if you park like an a-hole,
yeah.
you get what's coming to you.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
I have no sympathy for someone that can't drive their big truck. Like, oh, I gotta have this big
Yeah.
truck that's $80,000, but I
Yeah.
don't know how to park it without the camera.
Yeah, I don't
Or
want
like-
anyone hitting my car.
Or like, I'm gonna dig up 2 spots so you don't touch my truck.
Yeah.
Well, here's an idea, asshole. Don't drive a vehicle that big or expensive in a city like Philadelphia, first off.
There you go.
And also, learn how to drive it. Most of you aren't even using your truck, all right? You take it to tailgates. It looks all
Derek!
pretty.
Derek!
It's stupid, all right? Two things.
He's going off!
Two
Derek,
things.
you're good.
2 things. No.
Derek's got
I
trauma.
got a big old truck because
That's truck
I
trauma.
do hard work with
in a
it.
truck.
And guess
driving
what?
a
I'm
big old
also the
truck.
guy that makes the parking lots and the spaces
There you
for
go.
you. You have plenty of room. You're just a baby.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Be better.
All right. Derek
Sorry.
Baker seal coating,
Sorry.
everybody.
Maybe you should start making
All right.
parking
Okay,
spots a little
I
bigger.
would just like to chime in here, guys. I'd just like to chime in here and say you can't really talk about driving in America. The road system in America is so simple and easy to drive compared to mainland Europe. So any excuse that you guys come up with about how difficult it is to drive and park over there, I'm not having any of it.
Jim, I accept that
Your
challenge.
country's
Go to North
your
Philadelphia.
country's so new. Like your road system is just it's a grid system. Your interstates and your highways, it's a simple grid. Try driving anywhere in mainland Europe, Greece specifically, and it's like you take your life in your own hand. It's like,
All I'm hearing is we did a great
roads,
job.
like country roads. You don't like honestly any even here in Scotland, but anywhere in Europe, a country road. It's narrow as I don't know what else it's narrow as flu. People just drive over the speed limit like they know the road like the back of their hand. We have these things called passing places. I don't even know if you guys have that over there, but it's like on these single track country roads, every 100 or so yards, there's like a ditch at the side that you just dump your car in to let a car past and vice versa. It's yeah. So I'm having none of that crap. I know you've got big trucks over there, but your roads are easy.
But again, why I'm so angry. It's so easy. You're right.
Fair point. Fair point. Fair
Right?
point.
I agree with you full-heartedly, man.
All right, guys, so let's get into the top 3. So this one's a little different. We're talking top 3 characters in film we'd actually want to be best friends with. So this is Derek's topic. He came up with it. I think it's absolutely fun.
Thanks,
I think it's a great idea. I came up with some kind of out-of-the-box ones.
Okay, cool.
So do you want to start it off?
Yeah, I'll start off, and I think I'm going to take one that's got to be glaringly obvious. I got to go with Samwise Gamgee
Oh, yeah.
in The Lord of the Rings.
The actual hero of the film.
Yeah, the actual hero, the all-time greatest best friend.
There he is.
Yeah, look at that.
There he is.
Damn,
There he is.
that's a
Joking
big.
guy, that is amazing.
That's a big finger, dude.
Wow.
It lights up as well, but it's not charged.
Nice. I love that stuff. But yeah, I mean, Samwise is the reason they succeed in this story.
He's the GOAT.
He pushes through. He's got high spirits through the end. He sees Frodo through. He's the ultimate spotter of life.
Dude, Rudy's the man, dude.
Rudy was
wins.
offsides
He is-
first off, but anyway,
Whoa. Jesus.
come on, he was offsides.
All right.
Derek
Sorry,
is
I hate
the,
Notre Dame.
No, Derek's the
No.
bad guy in every young sports movie. He was
How
the
dare
big
you.
bad bully. You were the fucking
I was
bad guy in
never-
Brink.
I was never a
I was
bully.
Eric Von Detten, and you were long hair guy who's like clearly 39 years old, but he had to win that blading tournament.
Listen, man,
You know what? Play Brink in its entirety. Let's watch Brink.
it's fun to win. That's all I'm going to say.
Is that the one with River Phoenix?
No, River died.
Jeez.
He go.
Spoiler.
Well, yeah, but what was the one where there was rollerblades and it was the redheaded kid?
Rollerblade.
The guy was like a surfer and he moved to the East Coast.
Was it called like Redhead Rollerblade Surfer Guy?
That was part 2. That was the
That's
season.
part 2.
All right.
I don't know.
Terry, who's your
Who do I want to be friends with?
Yes.
Don't think that movie made it over to Scotland.
So Terry, what's your first pick?
Okay. What's everybody love doing? Smoking reefer.
Yeah.
Going on adventures, quests, dragons, gold. I upgrade your Samwise to Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey is who you want to be your friend. He throws awesome parties. He has fireworks. He knows everybody. He can tell you stories forever. He is also an all-powerful god almost, or certainly when he comes back, he becomes that. But Gandalf's your buddy. You know, the way that Frodo looks at Gandalf in the beginning of the film is the way I want to look at my best friend. Okay, keep your secrets. You know
Eric,
what I'm saying?
are you jealous?
Keep your
Are you
secrets.
jealous being Terry's real life best friend that he's talking about someone else?
Yeah, man, because I could do all these things too. You just haven't asked. I didn't know that's what you
I
wanted.
haven't asked you to light off fireworks. You know what? In a way,
I
you are.
would.
You are like country Gandalf. If
After
you
the
want
show,
it to
let's
be.
get high and set off fireworks in the parking lot.
Dude, I would love to do that so much.
All right, Jim, do you got one?
I do indeed. So my first one is James from the Ben Affleck movie, The Town. This guy.
Oh, dude.
Don't know if you guys have seen
Oh
that movie.
shit! Look at he's schooling us. He's got his own switcher system
Yeah,
over there.
so-
That was awesome.
He actually has the same
Jim-
switcher that you guys do back there. I saw it.
Yeah. And the chain as well. I'll go back to that. I mean, look at that chain. That's, you know.
Nice.
But yeah. So Jem in The Town, there's that famous, often quoted and often memed scene where Ben Affleck comes to him and he's like, I need your help. We're going to go somewhere. We're going to hurt some guys and you can never ask me about it later. And then Jem just goes, whose car are we taking?
Yeah.
And that's it. You need a friend like that in your life, someone who will, at 1 a.m., will jump in your car and bring the baseball bats to help you when you need help. No questions asked. No questions asked. So,
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner from The Town is my first pick.
Dude, that's
Great
a
pick.
great pick.
Solid pick,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
That's a ride or die.
That's also a great movie. Like that was really Ben Affleck deciding I'm going to be a really good director.
Yeah.
Because he did. What was the one before that? Gone Baby Gone.
Gone Baby Gone.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good, but I didn't know Affleck was going to be so good at directing himself. Like that's kind of the
Dude.
missed thing there.
We
It's like-
almost had Batman.
I know. Where do you fall on that? As far as did you want to see the Ben Affleck Batman?
Guys, you do not have time to hear me talk about that. We will be here until 1 a.m. tomorrow on that. I absolutely wanted to see a Ben Affleck solo movie. Not only that, and I've said this in many videos, genuinely, and this isn't just rage bait, my favourite Batman is Ben Affleck. It's not my favourite Batman movie, but the best Batman, in my opinion, is Ben Affleck. The warehouse fight in Batman versus Superman, which isn't a perfect film by any stretch of the imagination. The ultimate cut, the director's cut, is a much better edit than the theatrical cut. But the warehouse fight scene in Batman v Superman, it's like straight out of the Arkham video game, which itself is one of the best visual representations of the Batman character. So yeah, I loved Batfleck. I was so excited to see a solo movie. They teased us with camera tests. I remember way back in the day on Ben Affleck's social media, I think they were doing camera tests with, I don't know if it was Joe Manganiello in the costume, but they were doing camera tests of Deathstroke. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. But then everything that happened, and Ben Affleck went into rehab, and everything went to shit. So, yeah, and as much as I like the Batman, I don't love it, and I absolutely don't like Robert Pattinson as Batman. I think he's the weakest Batman of them all. I think I could take that Batman in a fight. Like, I don't think,
George Clooney.
Yeah.
George Clooney.
He had the back card, though.
Right.
He did have the back card. I would take George Clooney Batman's bank balance.
That's true. Hey, the movie's called Airborne from '93. It stars Shane McDermott, Seth Green, and Jack Black, not River Phoenix.
Whoa.
But
wow. Bunch of youngins back then.
So
is that a pre-Mars Attacks Jack Black? I thought that was his first movie was Mars Attacks.
Wasn't his first movie Never-Ending Story?
Never-Ending Story 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first pick is the one I said on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's King Kong. I just want a friend that's like bigger, more jacked, and stronger than me, because I want to know what that's like for everyone else that's my friend. I just want to know. I want to know what that's like.
Okay.
I want to know what that's like one time.
Wow.
And I would hope that King Kong would give me that joy.
What?
I'm just picturing, speaking of the Never-Ending Story, John on King Kong, like he's on fire.
That's great.
Wait. Which King Kong do you want?
Oh, dude, I want the new King Kong with the power glove, and he has the gangster tooth. Like I want that King Kong. We're riding in that upside down universe. Yeah.
It's not like a blinged out grill.
Dude, we're gonna hang out all day. We're gonna eat bananas. We're gonna do push-ups. It's gonna be fucking awesome, dude.
We should get you a monkey.
Yeah. You get me a monkey. Derek, who do you got?
That would turn into like a face ripper monkey so fast. Just being around
you,
dude.
You see Clark's temperament. I could tame a monkey.
No way. Monkeys are evil, dude.
No,
they'll rip your face off and kill you in your sleep.
I am stronger than a monkey, not a gorilla.
No.
A baby chimp I'm stronger than.
Milk toast. King Kong plus power glove equals Donkey Kong?
I mean, kind of,
I don't want to hang out with Donkey Kong, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to hang out with him.
I know John's just got a room full of barrels in his gym that we don't know about.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, we should make that
next
part
training segment. You got to dodge these barrels.
I got like a miniature version of the Empire State Building. I just climb up all the time.
Oh my God, we should do this for Noah's comedy show. John should start by throwing barrels at Noah as he's trying to get up on the stage with the microphone.
Yeah.
I still want John to lift me up and throw me.
Just throw him onto the stage. That's how it starts. Get to work. We paid you for this. Wow.
What
Shannon's
that's
saying
a different
primate.
video that you need to subscribe to your OnlyFans for, but
Derek, what's your second pick?
All right, man. I think everyone agrees that dogs are a man's best friend, right?
Yeah.
They're the best.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great dogs out there. This is hard for me. But I'm going with Ghost from Game of Thrones.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Sways.
A dire wolf.
I want a dire wolf as my best friend. Follows me around, hunts with me, protects me. If I'm someone's giving me some shit, just go, take him out. That dog, that wolf, that legendary friend, is awesome. He's handsome, he's majestic, he's powerful, and he's a good boy.
Dude, but in a world of dragons, how effective is that to have a dire wolf?
You know how many times Jon Snow would have died if not for his old pal out there, just snapping necks and dragging guys through the mud for him, just keeping guys off his 6. That's a good boy. I'd pet that dog. Would you pet that dog?
I pet that dog.
I pet that dog.
I pet that
You want
dog.
to pet that dog?
I pet that dog.
No, would you pet that dog?
I pet that dog.
Scottish Geek Guy, you gonna pet that dog?
I'm going to say no.
Oh,
Just to be different. Just to be different.
man. Well, if
That's
you
a good
change your
pick.
mind, you can.
Terry?
All right. Who would I want to be friends with, right?
Yeah.
This is the whole thing.
Slippy
I
the
think back
Toad.
of who did I always want to be friends with when I was a boy. Those radical dudes surfing in the sewers, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I want all of them as my buddy.
Awesome pick.
And if I had to just take one, I would take Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Not only because he's the fun one, the funny one, it'd be pizza time all the time, but
Can't be
he's
pizza
got
time
your
all the time.
back when everybody dies because he's the last goddamn Ronin and is actually the darkest, toughest Ninja Turtle of all. So I would definitely say the Ninja Turtles. I think it would be great to hang out in that awesome lair that they had where there were, skateboards and stuff. And just having fun in the sewers. And then every once in a while, a fine-ass April O'Neil shows up just for fun. And she's just a buddy, but it's just nice to have something to look at that's not a turtle,
Sure.
But, yeah, I'd hang out with those 4 radical dudes.
It has to smell terrible in that sewer.
Oh, yeah.
And you mean, like,
Do
where's
turtles have noses?
Where's Splinter going?
Yeah.
Where's Splinter going to the bathroom?
In the water.
Rats
In the sewer.
stink.
Why do you
Yeah.
know so much about rats?
Well said.
I'm just saying.
But, dude, also,
Why
you
wouldn't you
know
wanna
you're
hang out
going to
with the
get
Ninja
a
Turtles?
good pizza night out of those guys, too.
Pizza time.
No,
I
it's not.
still
You're going to have to fight for it.
No way. They're rad dudes. I think they'd share.
And they have the best cheese.
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtle cheese.
Jim, you like pizza? They got good pizza over
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, my daughter literally begged us to have pizza for dinner earlier on tonight. But I said no because we had food in the house to use. Pizza is universal. Pizza is universal. We have pizza in Scotland. Don't worry, guys.
Oh, all right.
Milktoast says his choice number 2 in honor of tonight's guest. He'll go with Montgomery Scott, a.k.a. Scotty from Star Trek. Easygoing, loyal, and can seemingly fix anything. That is a great pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Jim,
Although never played by a Scottish person, as far as I know.
Is that right?
I think Montgomery Scott was Canadian. Like like many Canadians, they'll say they're Scottish, but what they mean is like their great granddad was Scottish. And then in the reboot series, he was played by Simon Pegg, who is English. His
Yeah.
wife is Scottish, so he did a good job with the accent. But yeah, never played by a Scotsman, as far as I know.
Right on. Jim, what's your second pick?
Second pick, I'm going to get this out there just in case someone else steals it, is going to be Steve Rogers.
Oh,
yeah.
Great pick.
Of course.
But Steve Rogers, because, and that's gonna, not to go into a dissection of Captain America Civil War, but Steve Rogers is like, yes, he's jacked and insanely handsome. That doesn't hurt. But what drew me to the character in general, but specifically the characters, the iteration in the MCU, is just the fact that he's the epitome of like moral integrity.
Yeah.
Now, in any other circumstance, like for the storyline of Civil War, the movie Civil War, I would be agreeing with Tony Stark. I would be like, yeah, like, there should be some oversight. There should be some government oversight or government rules, government implications on this. You can't just run around the world doing what you want because you think it's the right thing to do. You should be not on a leash, but you should be controlled and, accountable. However, it shouldn't be in the hands of one person, unless that one person is Steve Rogers. I trust him to do the right thing. I trust him to be like the benevolent, altruistic dictator and leader of the Avengers. So I'm going to go with Steve Rogers. I would even take Skinny Steve because, he can do this all day.
Yeah. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you would in turn be the more handsome friend.
Yes. Well,
So it's win-win.
Yeah, Skinny Steve.
You've been
yeah.
around Terry
Yeah,
a
Skinny
little bit,
Steve.
huh?
I'm rubbing off on the big guy.
But Steve Rogers is my favorite MCU character. I always like the
Same.
ultra super really nice guy, the moral
Straight
high
as an
moral ground.
arrow. Like,
Yeah, like I love Superman, and like his greatest strength is not like even Steve Rogers. He's the same thing. His greatest strength or his greatest power is his moral fiber. He can lift cars, he can hold a helicopter, but
So that
thing
awesome bicep thing with the helicopter.
Oh,
the
man.
thing that he's respected most about is that he's not corruptible. You know,
He's
incorruptible.
He's our all-American hero. Well, I think we said it on this show. Like, he was our Superman when we didn't have a Superman. Like, that was like, that is the shining example of like justice and truth and what's right was Steve Rogers, because we didn't really have that in a Superman during that time period, that like 10-year stretch. The 10 years of no Superman. Tough 10 years.
Very real. Yeah.
So loved what? Can you scroll up in the chat real quick? Just two. I think Fancy Sauce said it. Come on now. Fancy Sauce. I love this choice. He said Daniel Ocean because he yearns for a good heist with the boys. I love that pick.
That's a good one. I love the Ocean's movies. Not all of them, though.
No. I mean, but that's just a great, like, who doesn't want to go on a heist?
Right? With George
I don't know,
Clooney?
man. I mean, Danny Ocean, what is it? What does Julia Roberts says? Like, he says, does he make you laugh? And she says, he doesn't make me cry. Danny Ocean would break your heart.
Good pull.
Sure he would.
Good pull.
Charming, likable, rich at times, but ultimately he'll get caught, he'll go to jail, and he'll break your heart. He'll make you laugh, but he'll make you cry.
You might have to do some time with him. I don't want to go to prison.
Or you might be rich.
I like DC Green. I'm surprised no one picked a friend good at crime.
There it is.
That's
Hey,
great.
so on Saturday, I went to the Phillies
You can
game.
run the chat all the way down. Thanks, no.
And at the Phillies game, I went in one way and I came out a different side, right?
Yeah.
I got lost. I have no sense of direction.
You hit a wormhole at Citizens Bank Park? Is that what you're saying?
I can't figure it
I'm in a
out. I
hole.
came in one way, I get
in a hole.
lost. So like when I'm lost, I want a friend with a particular set of skills.
Oh, God.
I want someone that, developed over a long, dangerous career to rescue me. I want him to find me, and I want him to bring me home.
John is a damsel in distress.
I didn't know you were in so much danger.
I want Liam Neeson's Brian Mills from Taken.
I just want Liam Neeson to hold
If you're
me.
in
I want
danger
him
right now, blink twice. I need to. I don't want to wrap
I want
up in your
him.
crap.
I want him to find me, and I want him to save me. That's what I want.
Okay.
He can. That
Someone
movie
has to
is.
save you from the killer chimpanzee that you've took as a pet.
Yeah, you might need him.
Did anybody see that movie, Primate?
Yeah,
You
There's-
did?
Yeah,
Is it good?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it good
I mean,
because there's a monkey
Is
in
it
it?
a good
and that's
movie?
it?
No, it's not a good movie. But is it everything you'd expect from like a face-eating like monkey movie? Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. They eat your face.
it's very dark.
Ethan,
but-
can you Photoshop John into Dunstan checks in?
That's an old school pool. Well played.
Yeah.
All right, so do you want to hit the chat real fast?
Yeah, let's scroll up. I think we had some chirping in there too.
Somebody get John a compass, said Stu.
That's not going to help.
Keep
There you go.
going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
I like that poll. I like that pick.
Keep on moving.
Somebody said Dom Toretto. DC Green hates movies because he has frequent barbecues. That's great.
Yeah,
Keep
but
going
then
up.
someone tries to blow the house up.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Joyce is Daniel Ocean.
Keep going.
It's good chat tonight.
Yeah,
Great
thanks,
chat.
guys.
Thanks, everybody. Baboon and
I
John.
think this is good right here.
Go watch any Fast and Furious barbecue scene. Those beers look warm.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Derek, what's your second one?
This would be my third.
I'm sorry.
Scrolling.
We're
No,
moving-
I'll see
moving
if I can
pretty
shout
good.
one out as you go.
Also, Shannon, I saw your backhanded compliment. Let's go Pens. All right.
Yeah, that's a violation. I'm sorry. I don't stand
No
by
way.
that.
I'm not from Philly.
Well, you live here now. It's your town. Your son was born here.
Yeah, I know.
Be better.
He's covered in that orange crap right now. But anyway,
Why are you covering your baby in orange crap?
my wife did it.
My wife.
I don't.
Oh, that's a different show. That's a different show.
Anyway, for my final pick, I'm going with a pair of dudes that you just want to hang with. You know what's my favorite thing to do is people watch. When you're sitting there with the right friends and you're out, like even if you're having a drink or whatever, and you just start like, look at that guy, look at this person. You just start chirping, making fun of them. So in the nature of doing that and roasting the boys, which is just a fun event, I'm going with Statler and Waldorf from the Muppets. I want to sit in a balcony with those two so bad and just start chirping at people. Just start going off on them.
I could put a little fake balcony right there
That would be so fun.
and put Statler and Waldorf right there.
Can you imagine just getting heckled by those two? Like it's just so dry.
I do
love dry
enjoy a
humor.
bald curmudgeon.
Yeah.
What do you know?
I love them in the Christmas Carol too.
They're Marley and Marley.
Whoa!
Marley and Marley. There you go, Phil. That one's for you. Derek and I sang.
I almost went with Rizzo the Rat.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would go Gonzo.
God help my broken little paw.
I'll go with
You know.
Beaker.
I would go.
Yeah.
You got to get just a beaker. Let's just hire you a beaker for the day. You just
Love
walk
that.
around as Dr. Bunsen.
Another Baldy. Yeah, it's great.
He has a little peak, doesn't he?
Maybe we can figure something out.
All right.
We'll find you. Go to makeup after this.
We'll
figure
edit it.
out.
We'll edit it in. Terry, what do you got? Your third pick?
I want to highlight a couple in the chat. I saw somebody said Luke Skywalker and Grimlock. Who's Grimlock?
Is that Transformers?
Transformers. Okay. I want Unicron.
I want
Can't handle
Bumblebee.
Unicron.
I can't handle Unicron. No,
Destroy us all.
not at all. So this is a tricky one because what do you look for in a friend? You know, I loved your pick of Statler and Waldorf. That's great. But something else you look for in a pal, a true friend, is maybe a little bit of guidance. Maybe someone that can mentor you along your way and make you better than you ever dreamed you could possibly be. That exposes you to new worlds, you know, of living and life, and pushes you to be the best you can be. And it helps if they're a little muppet. Yoda. I think Yoda would be an awesome friend to have because you would gain skills and knowledge and learn from a true master of how to live. When they created that character, you know, Frank Oz was the voice of Yoda, was very quick to kind of say he has to be a little bit quirky. Like, it can't just be this, you know, great master. There's got to be a little bit of silliness, a little bit of play. And then underneath that is this great hero. And all of that had to fit into this weird little performance. But Yoda has stuck with us since he first showed up in the 70s. When did he show up? 80s? 81? Yeah. So, and he has always been around. And all of his advice and all of his guidance is great. It's even keeled. And I feel like he always was pushing Luke to be the best he could be, and also really advise him, kind of like a true mentor role. So I think Yoda would be a great friend because he would make you better than you could possibly imagine. You can make me more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Dude, that's a great pick.
Thank you.
Do you think you get tired of him like talking backwards into sentences all the time?
I would adapt that.
Like after a while, like does it rub off on you and you start doing it and people think you're crazy? Or
I
do
think
you
that's what John just said.
Talk backwards, you must.
Yeah, you'd start like taking it from them.
Yeah.
You'd start doing it.
All right, Jim, what's your third pick?
My third pick is from a movie that is near and dear to my heart. I think it's a beautiful movie. I loved it when it came out. I've loved every, physical media release that it's had over the past 25 years now. It's a movie called Almost Famous, Cameron Crowe movie.
Sure.
And it is Penny Lane.
Oh, good.
Now,
Excellent
the
choice.
reason for that is because, and it's not, even though, yes, she's beautiful, but it's a completely platonic friendship. I just think your levels of coolness would just like increase by a factor of 100 if Penny Lane was your friend. You would get to go to all these cool concerts. She just has such a great aura and a great vibe about her. And I love her character. I love that movie. I love her character in that movie. It's one of those movies where the theatrical cut is great, but the director's cut that they released has got so much more Penny Lane material. You fall in love with that character even more. So I just think, it should be, again, completely platonic. She would just be an awesome friend to have. I think the banter that she would have with Jem from the town would be hilarious. And then me and Steve would just sit there and enjoy them kind of like having philosophical discussions with each other about life. I think that's what I would go with.
That's a great
Imagine
choice.
him walking into a place and he's got skinny Captain America.
Yeah.
He's got Ben Affleck's best friend from the town. Then he's got that
Jeremy
platonic
Renner.
friend. Yeah, he's got Hawkeye walking in there. That's a crew.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame Penny Lane didn't make it out of Morocco because it was rough in Morocco when she traveled to there.
Listen, my last pick is listen, relationships are tough. They're really hard, right? So, you know, I just think that it would be great to just find a friend, a female friend, shares all the same interests with you, and then more, because it's a female friend.
Let's put John's Tinder right here in front of him, please.
So I'm talking about
Searching for.
Mila Kunis's character from Friends with Benefits, Jamie Rylas,
Because that's just a regular lady.
That's just a
because
chick.
because I want to have sex with her. That's what I want to do. That character,
At
I
least
would
get
just
the robot from what's the Oscar Isaac movie?
no. She's fun.
Ex Machina.
Ex
They
Machina. Get the
travel. He
robot.
takes her home. She becomes cool with the family. She's great. That's who I want to be my
You
best
just want
friend.
to bang me a
You could
Kunis.
find that.
That's exactly why.
That's a lady who exists like on the street right
Where
now.
Terry, I see her in this movie. I don't see any girls out there like that.
Let me check the cages and I'll get back to you.
I got to do a rough inventory. You know?
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so let's
So you could hold on. Superman was on. You could have had Superman.
I don't wanna be
And you chose just.
I don't
a
want to be
lady.
friends with him.
Why?
Every single one
Well,
of
get
his
him
friends
killed.
are always put in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Every single one of
You
them.
get a cool watch like
Dude,
Jimmy.
We all watched the Superman movie. I'm terrified to get put into that prison where like the little ogre's pulling the thing back and it's taking you to the glass prison and you're stuck in there. I don't want to be stuck in there. I don't want to be Superman's friend.
You're talking like the where Zod is kept? Like
No, we're the
No. In the latest movie, they like put him in like that in
Oh,
between
I'm sorry,
dimensions
I was in the 70s.
spot.
yeah.
You're talking about us getting stuck.
Yeah,
The Phantom Zone.
yes.
I don't want to be
All
put in the
Oh
Phantom
no,
Zone.
you're
either.
talking about the pocket dimension that Lex Luthor makes.
Yeah.
I can't get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good mime.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime's back. Any honorable mentions?
That short's doing well.
Honorable mentions?
Oh God, yeah.
No, I don't have any. That's my lineup.
I got two right
Sure.
away. I got Krillin from Dragon Ball.
Great.
Best friend, stays with you to the end. He goes to space, all right, to save everybody. That's dedication, all right?
Yeah.
He wants to wish you back. You die, he will work so hard to get you back. He'll go to another planet and fight aliens. That's a good friend.
Krillin's insane because every time in DBZ, he's like, yeah, I can stand shoulder to shoulder with these guys. And he always gets smacked.
Yeah, but he shows up.
I know, he never gives up.
He will show up. He's got that Destructo
Dude,
disc.
also,
Man, he-
him dying because he was such a great friend
Yeah.
is what released Super Saiyan from Goku.
Yeah, man, exactly. He's a great friend.
And Krillin's died like 5 times. He keeps coming back too, so he's a good friend to have around because he's not going to
Strong.
die.
He's like the strongest Earthling, too. In
He's
that
not going to die
series.
forever.
What is it, like a 007 movie?
What do you mean?
Krillin dies all the time. He's died in the Buu saga. He's died in the.
He didn't die in the Buu saga.
Yes, he
Well,
did.
everybody
Well,
died
everyone
in the Buu
technically
saga.
died. All
Died
right,
in
you
the Buu
got me on
saga. He
that
died
one.
Frieza. He
He
died.
didn't die in the Frieza saga.
Yes, he did.
He just got gored, then brought back to life by Dende.
He got blown up.
No,
Welcome to the
you're
Dragon
right.
Ball Z
Never
podcast.
mind.
Yeah.
You're right, because then he gets. Yeah, you're right. You got me. Well
All
played.
right, so let's.
Well played.
Stanley Ipkiss, the life of the party. And you get to call him Cuban Pete, and he has a dog that gets you out of jail. Who was that? Was that Fancy Sauce? Scroll up real quick.
DC, a great point. When Krillin dies, I get to go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, Fancy Sauce. I love
That's
that
great.
pick, dude.
Stanley Ipkiss.
The mask. That's awesome.
All right, guys. So you guys want to get into trailers?
Sure.
All right. So a brand new Mortal Kombat 2 trailer just dropped on April 14th. This looks like a major step up from the first movie. We're talking bigger fights, more characters, and it finally feels like they're leaning all the way into the brutality and game accuracy, not holding anything back. So Terry, we'll start with you.
Okay.
Is there any Mortal Kombat movie you've been waiting for? Or are you still not sold yet? Is this the Mortal Kombat movie you've been waiting for, Terry?
I thought it was, and then I heard a concerning review from John Campia, who was at CinemaCon, and said it was underwhelming. The Mortal Kombat 2 footage felt a little stale and like they couldn't find the line. He said something that is really alarming me, which he said, you remember how Thor Ragnarok walked that line of campy and serious, and Love and Thunder couldn't walk that line. He said it feels a lot more like Love and Thunder than it does Ragnarok. So because, part of Mortal Kombat is campy. There's a campy nature, but apparently it doesn't sound like they're able to walk this line like they should. I mean, Mortal Kombat is like Freddy Krueger, Jason style of combat and gore, like over the top enough that, you know, none of it's particularly scary. It's just like, whoa, you know, interesting. So I wonder if they didn't walk this line. I have to say, I have been concerned since they revealed the Shao Kahn look. I have not been a fan of the Shao Kahn look.
I'll
but
agree with
now
you.
I'm a little concerned. But I will say, the last trailer I loved.
Yeah.
And thought, okay, we're going to get this in a real serious way. But it's one of those, you might be showing me too much. You might be showing me too much.
Jim, they showing too much?
Yes and no, I think. I wasn't a huge fan of the first one, like from what was it, 2019 or something like that.
It was terrible.
I was really surprised that the greenlit a sequel. I was like, I didn't realize it made that much money to warrant a sequel, but fair enough. You know, I'll take it. As much as the original from, I think, 95 is quite dated. I got it, you know, looked at the steelbook for this very show. The original one,
Oh, look at that, dude.
I still like that movie. I think that movie works as an action movie, as a fight movie. Yes, some of the CGI is stupidly bad. The reptile CGI in that is stupidly bad. However,
Is it the best
some of
song?
the CGI. Yeah, well, that's my next point.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
the best part of the 2019 reboot was when they used the same song to kind of get the adrenaline going, and that kind of like when the Scorpion character like makes his comeback, you know, when you know, to use like a pro wrestling term, like when he's making the comeback after getting beat to hell, and you know there's all the heat from the crowd, that was the best part about that movie, and that was because it was like using that song, which just has so much nostalgia linked to it. So when the best part of a reboot is a callback to the movie from 20 years ago, I don't think that's a good thing. Some of the CGI in the trailer for Mortal Kombat 2 looks very ropey. Now, fair enough, it's just a trailer, but the movie comes out in 10 days. I don't think they're going to be making any more. I don't think they're going to be making any more CGI tweaks. But the last thing I'll say about that trailer is there was one part that totally popped me as a fan, and that was, I think I paused it here. It's this part in the trailer where that looks like a replica of one of the levels from the original Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
2
yeah,
almost.
it's the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pit. So I was like, yep, okay, I'm up for that. I liked in the trailer when they did that kind of like montage of levels and it's framed in the same way. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But is it going to work as a movie? I hope it does. Like, no one goes into a movie hoping for it to be bad. But this trailer hasn't got me hyped, and I wasn't a fan of the 2019 one anyway. So it's got an uphill battle to get me on board.
Can I ask one question? Did you at least did you like the Sub-Zero Scorpion segment of the 2019 Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, but again, that was the only good part about it.
Right. But
That's the movie.
There's those 10 minutes were like, okay, this is all I want.
The beginning of that
give me
movie,
this.
I want to see that movie. The
Yeah.
first 10, 15 minutes of that film.
And we're still not getting it, which
No.
is a little upsetting.
Derek, what do you think?
But I guess it must cost so much to make the Scorpion Sub-Zero in the past, right? I don't know.
Make more money.
I don't know.
Because it's a good
I don't know why.
movie.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You done?
Shut up, Planet Viltrum. Look at his mustache. You see this? That is a Viltrum
It's
monster.
true.
Oh, baby. This
Omni-Man.
cut's about to get even better, too. So once his jawline comes back, I'm a little chubster. Oh, baby.
That's a
baby.
that's a Henry Cavill reshoots of Justice League mustache.
But no, I'm super excited for this. I like that the fight scenes that they've shown us so far, the fighting choreography is very linear in terms of the side shot, where it looks like you're on a fighting game screen doing the combos. I've raved about how I enjoyed them doing that for the Steve Rogers combo on Thanos when he gets Mjolnir, the shield, the combo with the thunder. Like, I feel like this is like a fighting game. This is sick. I think they're going to do a lot of that, which I think adds to the campiness that we want to be there. But I do have some reservations because everything he just said, the 2019 one, besides those like 10, 15 minutes of Sub-Zero Scorpion, pretty much sucked. So there's a bad taste in my mouth. But I know that they know they have to do better.
Yeah.
So I'm going into this with an open mind, open heart. I want it to be good, and I want to walk out just like ready to start doing some.
Dude, you guys stop it. Don't kill anything about this, Terry.
What?
I'm excited as hell for this. Listen, they did some course correction. It seems like they got rid of the main character from the first one. All right. I like the take because we all kind of know that Liu Kang is kind of like the guy, right? He's the good guy. It doesn't look like, just like the other one, this film isn't in his perspective. So we're seeing a whole different take on the Mortal Kombat world through a different hero's eyes. And it's Johnny Cage. We got Johnny Cage in it. Mm-hmm. Come on. Yeah. I think that there might be a little bit of corny campiness, but that's Mortal Kombat. And the only thing I don't like is the Shao Kahn. He seems to be shorter than he should be. He's not quite as jacked. And the mask, I feel like the mask was always kind of like almost an extension of his face.
And it's a skull. It's not a metal crazy thing.
Yeah.
It's an actual skull.
Yeah. I want to see him talking underneath. It doesn't. Yeah. So I'm excited though. You're going to see fatalities.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, you're going to see a Mortal Kombat movie. What are you expecting? But I think if they went the serious tone, it should have been that Sub-Zero and Scorpion film.
I have a legitimate question. Do you think Mortal Kombat, what was it called? Mortal Kombat Armageddon? Was that the sequel?
No.
The direct-to-video sequel?
Annihilation. Armageddon is a great game, though.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, do you think that is better than the 2019 film?
No.
Really?
No. God, no.
The movie is so bad.
I think it's better.
No
way.
way.
You're on crack, brother.
In what way, on what planet, in what universe is that better
There was a
than...
great animality fight that did it before Van Helsing did it later in that movie. It was great.
You and I have a very different definition of the word.
Wasn't.
It was awesome. It was ridiculous and awesome.
Terry, no.
I like to...
And I love that Shao Kahn actor. He was like, and it is glorious.
No.
But that was actually
no
a good
sense.
Shao Kahn, though.
Right?
Like, that's the Shao Kahn
Big
actor.
and bald.
The Shao Kahn line is glorious. That, to be fair, that line and that delivery of that line is something that I have used over the decades.
Yeah.
There we go.
Shao Kahn's got lines in those movies that don't belong in those movies. Like he's like, it's like, whoa, that's like an actual film line. And then back to really bad 90s CGI
Like, who's
lizards.
the ultimate Viltrumite?
Sindel was it? What?
Who's
Thrag.
the Thrag? I think Shao Kahn should be more Thrag in the way that he's just so OP versus everyone else.
So
and he shouldn't be humanized in any capacity.
He is half dragon.
Yes.
Like, he is a half dragon man. That's like what his species is. So his people are very aggressive and whatnot. And whereas Thrag is a little more thoughtful. I don't think Shao Kahn is thoughtful. I think he's like just a beast man.
Well, talking about cool fighting games, we'll go on to the next one here.
Are we going to Street Fighter?
Check out the chat a little bit before we
Let's
move
check
on.
out the chat. Shao Kahn in the old Mortal Kombat was the bad guy from Cobra.
He was.
Nice.
Oh, that's Pelusi. I was going to say. Let somebody tell Pelusi. All right. What about the live-action Mortal Kombat TV series? How does it rank?
I don't even remember that.
It was interesting to look at. It was pretty cool. They had Michael Jai White.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Was it called Legacy? Was it called? I think Mortal Kombat Legacy.
Yeah.
These guys with Street Fighter.
I like what they did with that, like making it a little bit, like using the kind of the iconography and the character names and transplanting it into like a real world story, episodic. I think that was a victim. I think that was almost. I mean, it wasn't amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it was slightly ahead of its time in that was a streaming series before streaming was really a thing.
Yeah.
You know, but I would take that over Annihilation for sure.
I would take
I agree.
I would take a movie that we would make in this studio over Annihilation.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So the official trailer for the Street Fighter movie just dropped.
All right, John.
And they're going in the full tournament
fine.
mode. We're on a time budget here, boys.
That's true.
And they're going full tournament mode. So looks like they're actually leaning into the source material this time. So, Jim, are we finally getting a legit Street Fighter movie, or is this about to be a huge miss?
I am kind of low-key hyped for this one, purely based on the most recent trailer. I think they're leaning heavily. The teaser trailer that they released a few months ago, I think that that really did a good job of letting the world know the tone that they're going for, and the tone that it looks like they're going for is full on camp and silly with some pretty cool fight scenes and some decent looking CGI. But yeah, I'm all for this. I'm a WWE fan, so it's cool to see a couple of WWE guys in there as well. There's one shot from the trailer that I'm going to put up on the screen a wee bit here that totally just like, I was like, oh, that looks cool because that just, and it's the Akuma shot, which I think I've got screenshotted here. I mean, come on. This in an actual like big budget movie, or relatively big budget movie. I mean, Roman Reigns from the WWE as Akuma. Even the tiny shot that was in the teaser trailer from a couple months ago, I was like, ooh, I'm digging that. But then this shot, like Akuma in the game, was a badass. I have I've got a little bit of past trauma when it comes to Akuma, because my buddy was a big, we played video games growing up. One of my pals was a big Street Fighter gamer, like a legendary Street Fighter gamer, and he would usually go Akuma, and he would always kick everyone's ass. I beat him once as Zangief, and then retired as the champion, never to play him ever again. But yeah, this shot alone has sold me. That they've got my money based on this shot alone. But the whole vibe of the trailer, I'm like, this actually looks like fun. They're not taking themselves too seriously. Conversely, with the Mortal Kombat one, I think they're still unsure of what tone they're going for. Some of it seems fun and campy. Some of it seems serious.
That's a great point.
And I don't know how they're going to navigate both of those tones. This one, it looks like they're going hard in one direction tonally, and I'm all for it. However, I will say, I do have massive nostalgia for this one, even though it's a fucking terrible movie.
They jobbed Ryu and Ken in that movie too.
Yeah.
I still have love for this one, but the Street Fighter movie to beat is the animated one from like 1994.
That is incredible.
Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah.
That movie, I watched that like a year or two ago. I rewatched it a year or two ago. That movie, to this day, 30 years later, still holds up. The animation is brilliant. The story is good. The fight scenes are good. That's the Street Fighter movie to beat.
Absolutely, dude. I'll just jump real quick.
Yeah.
This movie is all style, no substance. It's very fan servicey. They're doing like the car destruction scenes. It looks cool as hell. But come on, Guile, Cody Rhodes.
I think he looks stupid.
Yeah, he looks horrible.
Yeah, that
sometimes you don't want things
that really.
Sometimes you don't want
me.
things to. Yeah, come on. How can you get behind that? Sometimes you don't want
Can you cut to that
things
now?
to be exactly perfect like the video game. Sometimes you need to know how to go in a different direction that makes sense. This is one of them.
Yeah.
But Derek, what do you think?
I mean, we want to have our cake and eat it too, right? Like you want to cry, like they need to be accurate. The game made everything what we want, so make it just like the game. Okay, we'll make it just like the game. And I was like, well, it's just like the game. It looks stupid in real life. So you gotta have, a little give and take with them on that. But I do agree, if there was one area where they could have been like, maybe we'll make a little bit of a change, it's Cody Rhodes as Guile. It's just mainly because the hair just doesn't match his body. It just doesn't look right. Like his shoulders aren't wide enough to have that wide of hair. He looks silly.
Yeah.
But
you're a pro wrestler.
He's
too,
not.
dude.
Yeah.
He's not that big a guy. I mean, he's obviously in shape and he's not
Right.
small.
right, I'm not
But
saying
he's not huge.
a
No.
big
Huge.
jack guy, but
He's bigger.
for
You're
that-
bigger than him.
I would light him up in the gym.
You hear that, Cody Rhodes? This is your
I would
challenge.
Light him up.
Come
Cody
to Philly
Rhodes.
games.
Yeah. Come to Alpha.
But
Flight.
I don't know. Before this trailer, I was all the way out of
Yeah.
this movie. I thought it looked stupid. I get the campiness and the fun and the cheese of these types of movies. But what I'm worried about is it going to be like a 90s video game adaptation movie still and be too cheesy and suck and just not be any fun? But this trailer was better. It was fun, but I also don't like how they're dogging Ken Masters.
Yes.
My boy, Ken. He's not a loser.
I have a problem with this, and I texted you.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the trailer, I said, Derek, they massacred your boy.
Yeah, and maybe it's personal for me because I've always played as Ken. Anybody?
But
Street
Ken's
Fighter
not a
2 Turbo.
dipshit.
Let's go.
Ken is not a washed-up
That's a
dipshit.
good point. Do a round table. Who was everyone's go-to character in Street Fighter?
Ryu.
Ken.
Akuma,
Occasionally Vega.
if you're feeling saucy.
Evil Ryu, like the dark blue suited Ryu, was my guy until I got that epic victory
Darkado.
as Zangief, and then Zangief was my guy.
That's very impressive to be a main Zangief. Zangief is a tricky player to play with.
I stumbled upon, it almost felt like a glitch in the game, but I stumbled upon a quick method of doing the spinning pile driver repeatedly on my pile.
Dude, you were that guy to play with.
Just
Like,
spamming the same
he's a low
attack.
kick guy. Low kick, low kick,
Yeah.
low kick. Be like, stop,
Yeah.
you're cheating.
Just turtles up and just punches you. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was, I mean, this was like that. That's pretty much the greatest day of my life. And,
Yoga
and
fire.
I have
Yeah.
Pelusi's in the chat
Yoga
going, Yoga
flame.
Flame. Oh, yeah. So, Pelusi, were you a Dalsim guy? I guess we'll find out later.
That would be cool to just be like piccolo arm, like stretchy punch somebody from across the room.
That would be really cool.
You know how many
Well, what
times I
about
wanted
Mortal
to slap
Kombat? Who
Terry from across the room?
was your go-to guy from Mortal Kombat?
Good question.
Ooh.
Go-to guy in Mortal Kombat.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Noah?
I meant switch to me because Johnny Cage, baby, every time.
Okay.
High level player.
Who was your go-to in
If I was
MK?
cheating, it was any of the ninjas. So it'd be Sub-Zero, Scorpion, or like Noob Saibot.
I liked playing with Noob in the later games. I
Yeah,
thought
he's
that was
fun.
a lot of fun in the later games. I always wanted it to be Scorpion, but it never was. Like I just couldn't. I needed the freeze moves to like
Yeah.
make it through as Sub-Zero. But I also thought Reptile was a lot of fun to play with the acid spit and whatnot. But Melina was who you picked if you just wanted to do a fatality every time, because hers was just hold low kick. I think it was hold low kick and block for 5 seconds and release, and she would do the face rip and do a fatality. So if you're trying to like impress your friends, because I don't know, were you good at fatalities? I wasn't.
No, especially when I was a little kid, you couldn't just get on the internet and look up the combos. So you'd be like trying it on your Super Nintendo. You're like, oh man, and then you run out of time, and you do everything, and then you're just like, and then the guy dies because you accidentally punch him, and you get frustrated.
You know who was great to play as? Cyrax.
Oh, with the net?
Cyrax was one of my guys. Yeah.
I like playing as Cabal also
The run thing.
because you can do the run thing and like lock him in the tornado and keep spinning him around. You also just we'll have to move on. I want to get locked into Mortal Kombat talk, but Mortal Kombat 3, I remember getting all the way through to Mataro, the horse guy.
Yeah.
And I'm using Sub-Zero because I'm like 7 and I got to like cheese my way through this. And I remember you go to freeze him and he just breaks out of the ice immediately. I remember just be like, "Gah!" Like as like a 7-year-old, like, I'm going to die. But then you just high kick him forever and you're fine.
There was a great question in here, which was, who is going to win this box office fight, and which will be the better movie, Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
I think Street Fighter comes out swinging, but then Mortal Kombat overtakes it.
I think Street Fighter might take it.
Yeah?
Because I'm realizing now, like, Street Fighter 1 through 1, 2, Alpha, and 3 had a more serious tone than Street Fighter 4 through Street Fighter 6, the later games. Like, where they did get a little goofier and they, 3D designed everybody. And I think it's leaning hard into that. So I actually think people who liked Street Fighter 4, 5, 6 are going to be rewarded by this movie and enjoy it. I also think the comedy was hitting a bit better in this trailer. But I just really hate that they're dogging Ken. But is that just us?
Dude, they got
that
the
hate that?
backing. They got the backing of the WWE fans. You got to consider that for box office.
Sure.
Sure.
Jim, what do you think? Who's winning?
Yeah, I think exactly what you said there. I think the WWE fan base is not to be underestimated. I think they will be out in force to go and see a movie with 2 of their top guys in it.
Yeah.
Plus, I really think the studio is low key confident compared to the Mortal Kombat studio and actors. The promotion that all of the actors are doing for Street Fighter, they seem genuinely excited for their movie coming out. I'm not sure the same can be said for the cast of Mortal Kombat. They don't seem to be as enthusiastic about the release. So, I mean, that could just be actors being charming on press tours, because that's part of the gig these days. But yeah, I think the studio for Street Fighter is confident compared to the Mortal Kombat.
Sure.
I also think they're doing some of the meta stuff a little bit better in Street Fighter. Like Cammy commenting on Chun-Li's thighs. I was like, okay, that is awesome. That is great little meta humor there. Even though I'm not sure that's the right characterization for Cammy, the stuff like that's in there, I think is going to pull through.
It's a little self-aware.
It's self-aware. Now, here's what would be great. If they give Guile a haircut in the middle of the movie, then I'm in. And they shave it down to what it's supposed to be.
He came out dressed like that at WrestleMania, like the
Just the other day?
not at the match, but like at the pre thing.
Mm-hmm.
He came down the ramp. Kind of corny.
Hey, make your money, baby.
All right.
I think Mortal Kombat could be a better movie than Street Fighter. I think more people will go see Street Fighter.
I think people are going to see
Street
Street
Mortal Kombat's
Fighter.
going to drop the ball.
They're going to see Street Fighter and not know what they just saw. It's just going to be neon lights and cool shit, but no real story. But let me tell you something. We're going to jump ahead.
So wrestling. That's what they want.
We're going to go to this Avengers Doomsday trailer that dropped at CinemaCon.
Yeah.
So listen, it was a great story. It has they got Doctor Doom stopping Stormbreaker with one hand, Sue Storm facing a massive wave, Professor X witnessing an incursion, and Steve Rogers back with long hair, a beard, and Mjolnir. Plus Shang-Chi versus Gambit, the Fantastic Four meeting the Avengers, and Mystique shape-shifting into Yelena mid-fight. So, Derek, is this guy you hype, man?
Dude, I'm stoked. I'm all aboard the Marvel train again. One, huge Gambit guy. So even if their fight is a short scene, we're still getting Gambit in another movie. And I think that is awesome. The more X-Men in general, the better for me personally. But there's a lot to unpack here, man. Holy crap. There he is.
All right, now let's do this.
All right. Terry's ready.
Now let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But yeah, so we have Doom, especially in that leaked trailer, showing up with a huge demonstration of his power right off the
The trailer actually leaked. You saw it,
No, it was dropped at CinemaCon.
but did you see visuals?
Doom showing.
Okay.
There's
I've been looking for
multiple,
visuals like
multiple
crazy.
pundits are saying exactly everything that happened.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
almost as if they've been given specific words to say in order to make hype for the trailer that isn't made public yet. Like you said, all these influencers and every single pundit, they're saying the exact same thing, and it reeks a little bit. It reeks a little bit of paid influencer promotion, and I've got a little bit of an issue with that, to be honest, because if you're inviting everyone to your event to promote it and to watch the trailer, but then you've got 50 or 150 people there who then go online and go on their socials and describe the trailer in detail, but using the exact same phrases. It's like they've been given a script to read, to tell people, to tell their audience what they saw. And I'm kind of like that. It reeks a little bit of just like, I don't know, corporate shill to me. I'm just like, keep it a secret or just release the trailer. But you're getting all these influencers to describe the trailer in great detail, but they're using the same script. So it seems like they've been told what to say. And I'm like, this is the kind of the avenue that movie journalism is going down on that side of things. I've got a big issue with. But that's kind of that's getting sidetracked a little bit.
I think
Back
it was
to the trailer.
John Roca today on a Christian Harloff and John Roca, they do a show. He said something about when they were at CinemaCon, they had like press and then they had influencers in the same room. And he was like, you gotta split them up.
Yeah.
Because
Agreed.
you don't want people yelling and screaming about how great the movie is while someone else is actually trying to focus on legitimate reporting on something. So yeah, to your point, I think they need to do something with the influencer thing.
And there's a huge problem with, we've had this since like the, quote unquote fake gamer girl showed up in like the 2010s, where all of a sudden there was this influencer out that somehow knew an impossible amount about video games and stuff that you would only know if you were like in the trenches, like Derek and I were, like playing the games, where it started to feel like, wait, something's off. Like, like Jim's saying, like something is off. Someone is giving them these words. You cannot possibly know this without having spent like hours of fandom, and that's just impossible to do when you're 15,
Right,
or
right.
or in your early 20s and also a porn star. It's a lot to juggle. So I can't agree more that they should be separated, and that there should be a place for serious film criticism, and it should be totally opposite of influencer. Like, great point.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, this is I don't know. I don't know if it's similar in the States, and I don't know if any of you guys have any experience with this or not. But something I've noticed a trend in the last couple of years at like press screenings, or even now. So they have something that sometimes it'll be called a press screening, and then sometimes it's called a media screening. And the media screening is very much like influencer, like TikTok, Instagram people, of which I am kind of one of them, because I'm a little bit older than your average like TikTok movie talk person. And this isn't, I'm not being derogatory or disparaging towards them in the slightest. A lot of them are close friends of mine, but it feels like, like you said, there should be clear definition as to what is and what isn't unbiased press and unbiased. That's the phrase I was trying to think of. Unbiased movie journalism, because some of the what do you call it, the embargo forms and the NDAs that they get you to sign at these screenings, they have like little segments or little kind of paragraphs where they'll talk about how positive social media reactions are allowed, but reviews aren't allowed until the embargo date.
Yeah, that's
literally. And so they're not even being like being shy or coy about it. They're blatantly saying, yeah, you can say anything you want now as long as it's positive, but for your full review, i.e., if it's a less than glowing review, you need to wait until the movie comes out / when the review embargo is, which usually is the day before release or a couple of days before release. But that's it's a worrying trend in movie journalism, and I don't want to get too sidetracked from the hype for this trailer, but I wish we were talking about this having seen the trailer, as opposed to us talking about this having heard people talk about the trailer. Because I've got mad love for the MCU. Like, Endgame is legit my second favorite movie of all time. I literally have an Endgame quote as a
Wow.
Like, I love that. I love the MCU. I love Endgame specifically. Yes, the quality since Endgame hasn't been great. Some of it has been great, but overall, it's been very
what has
up
been
and down.
great?
Spidey.
Yeah, No Way Home has been great. Shang-Chi was great.
Okay.
Some of the Disney Plus shows have been really good. I really liked Moon Knight. But some of it has been terrible. Like, The Marvels was terrible.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge... Fantastic Four wasn't terrible, but I didn't love it. I barely liked it.
It didn't get me hype.
Yeah, like, it wasn't like I would genuinely, given if I was to sit down and you said you need to sit down and watch a Fantastic Four movie, I'd watch the Tim Story one from 2004.
Wow. Well, that has the most heartbreaking scene ever. The Michael Chiklis wedding ring scene is heartbreaking. Like, it is awful. Like, and they don't cut away from it. They don't cut it with a joke. You have to sit there and just be like, oh God, Ben Grimm's life is over. This is the worst depiction of Ben Grimm I've ever seen. I'm sad.
I think that movie is better than people remember.
Dude, I think it's very cartoony, but it's not bad.
But it feels like you're watching the Fantastic Four the whole time.
At the time, absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, that actor who's unfortunately passed away, he's no longer with us, that did Dr. Doom, not bad. Not bad
It
for
was
what
a good
Dr. Doom is
Doom.
supposed to be.
Old Nip Tuck.
Julian McMahon, I think his name was.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think he was Australian.
From Nip Tuck.
Nip Tuck.
He was
Yeah,
great.
Nip Tuck, yeah.
What a show
That was
I
a very great.
should not have been watching that when I was watching it.
No, I was watching it. It
Thanks,
was
Dad.
crazy. Yeah. All right, so let's get.
Dad, what's a tummy tuck?
Keep eating, you'll find out.
So listen, this is the most anticipated movie on my list, and I have a list. I keep it in my room, first drawer, closet.
Doomsday?
No,
Oh.
the next one.
What else is in the drawer?
So new details are coming out about DCU's Clayface movie, and it sounds way darker than people expected. We're talking full-on horror vibes inspired by the substance and the feat of Clay's storyline. They're leaning into transformation, body horror, and a tragic movie star origin, not just a shape-shifting villain. Jim, right back to you. Is this the right direction?
Yes, because what I want for this new DCU, I mean, I'm still not over the Snyderverse, to be honest. I'm a Snyder fanboy. I'll admit it. Don't care. Love it. But if they were going in a different, if they're rebooting the universe, as it were, I think the best thing they can do is make standalone movies. Like, make the Batman, keep it a separate universe. Make Clayface, keep it a separate universe. You can make good movies, and then if they work, look at interlinking them. But putting the cart before the horse, I just don't think they're trying to emulate the MCU, but the MCU just they laid so much groundwork and took time with it. Like, we had 22 movies or whatever it was before we got to Endgame. I think the DCEU, the Snyderverse, suffered from the same thing. They tried to do too much too soon.
Absolutely.
The James Gunn, the new DCU, the new Superman, it was okay. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't amazing. I definitely didn't like it anymore. I definitely didn't enjoy it more than I did Man of Steel. But when it comes to Clayface, that's a character that I really like. It's a movie that one of my kids, my son, is actually really looking forward to seeing as well. Although it's probably going to be 15 over here, if it's an R-rated movie in the States, so he won't get to see it till it comes out on home video. Because we used to play the Lego Batman movie, and Clayface is a character in that, and he just fell in love with Clayface.
Oh yeah,
because of the Lego Batman movie. But back to the actual Clayface movie, what I will say is, the actor who plays Clayface, I actually saw him in a really low-budget indie Welsh movie, because he's Welsh, the actor. He was in a low-budget drama called FAO Blano that I saw at the Glasgow Film Festival. He wasn't the main character in it. He had a bit part in it, but he was really good. He was really good. So I think, given that you've got Mike Flanagan, who wrote the script, I believe,
yes,
who has done some amazing work, Doctor Sleep is fucking brilliant, pardon my French.
Great movie.
A couple of his Netflix TV shows, Midnight Mass.
Yeah.
Not enough people know about that. Midnight Mass is phenomenal. It's one of the best TV shows of the last decade. I think his writing is some of the best. I think he's one of the best writers working today. I think his writing is phenomenal. So I can't remember who's actually directing it though. But given that you've got Mike Flanagan on script duties, the lead actor, whose name escapes me, but the movie that I saw him in, he was really good in that. Yeah. I think everything about this could make it a good movie, as long as they don't try and shoehorn in too many links to the DCU just for the sake of it.
Well, if I could throw something at you guys real quick.
Ooh.
Pattinson Batman and the Penguin TV show, so good. If you haven't checked those out yet, they're probably going to try to put that into this universe, because the Penguin was a huge success.
No way.
This is in Gunn's
We're
verse.
Elseworlds, baby.
That's terrible. They should not have walked from that.
No, I have to disagree with you, because this is what DC needs to do to win, and this is the Warner Brothers method. This is why Christopher Nolan was making his movies there, because they will allow a filmmaker to be a filmmaker. That's what they are supposed to be. And when they're not, it always bites them in the ass. But when they do, and they find the right writer and the right director and the right team, and they let them flex and say, don't worry about what's going on out here, just make one great movie and we'll figure it out after, I think is the appropriate direction for this. Especially if we're about to kind of start a series of dark horror DC movies, because there's a ton you could do. So if this works, that kind of unlocks that door. So I'm excited that they're taking a true horror writer, and it's the director who did The Woman in Black and I think Speak No Evil.
Yeah, I've got it here. He did Speak No Evil. The James McAvoy, the remake, the English language remake with James McAvoy. He directed that.
Oh,
he
nice.
also did a movie. His first movie, just looking at his IMDb, is a brilliant horror thriller. Not even a horror, but it's a brilliant kind of thriller called Eden Lake.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Which was a brilliant movie. It's from 2008 or 2009 or something. But looking at the IMDb of the guy who directed it, who's directing Clayface, what's his name? I've got it here. James Watkins. James, is that his name? Yeah.
Yep.
So looking at his filmography, which isn't plentiful, it's 5 or 6 movies and 1 or 2 TV shows. But among those is some quality work. The Woman in Black, Eden Lake, a couple of episodes of Black Mirror, and then Speak No Evil, the James McAvoy remake. Those are all, if you look at the tone of those movies,
yes,
and you kind of transplant that tone into the story of Clayface with a script by Mike Flanagan and a good lead actor.
Inspired by a Batman the Animated Series.
All the pieces are there to make it. All the pieces are there for this to be a really good movie.
Yeah, and if I guess the last thing that's in the trailer is he goes to wipe his face. Like he has a normal face, actor face. He goes like this, and it's sludge and just like changes entirely. So it's straight up body horror style of Clay that's working on this kid's face and whatnot. And so I think we're just going to see a tour de force performance of like an actor losing his mind. Now we'll see if it is on the level of Ron Perlman, who did it originally in the animated series when he's spinning out and can't stop transforming. That is one of the coolest animated performances I've ever seen. I actually saw Ron Perlman at a Comic-Con and stood and got like on the mic and asked him the question. He said that was one of my favorite things ever was doing Clayface, because he said you'd walk in the booth whenever you'd do an animated job, because he's got that voice that can work with, anybody. But he's like, I walked in thinking it was going to be one of these nothing gigs, and they gave me so much amazing material. He's like, still to this day, that was one of the best scripts I ever got. It's like for a kid show on WB, like that's just awesome
that show
to hear
was
that.
Nominated for an Emmy on the Freeze episode.
Goddamn right.
Have you guys seen The Substance? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So The Substance is, if they're talking about how the transformation happens, where she in the movie she kind of changes into like a younger version of herself and maybe even looks different as well, like a more enhanced or beautiful version. If they're doing that for this, that's some body horror that's keeping me interested. The other thing is, if it's anything from Batman the Animated Series, I'm in. The other thing is, this is lower budget.
Yes,
So
I love it.
They're gonna go low budget. They're flipping a profit on this easily. And then to a point that DC Green said, Clayface is getting a movie before The Flash, Wonder Woman, and Batman. I know that Superman just came out. You got to start a universe with Superman, but all these other heroes, it's still fresh from the Snyderverse. I think let those guys chill a little bit and just make, to Jim's point, good movies. And if this is just a good movie and it keeps you interested in the DC universe, that's all that matters. Just all that matters.
It doesn't make. It seems like they might actually be learning a lesson here of like, just because it is comic book related does not mean it requires $300 million to make.
Yeah.
Go for the $50 million and capitalize on the fact that it's IP that people know about, and just start doubling back, and then take all those reserves once you've made all that profit. That's what you put into the $500 million.
Anything that Batman
movie.
touches is gold. Let it go.
Yeah, but Detective Batman is a really interesting Batman that you could do for very cheap.
Yeah. Derek, do you have any points real quick before we get last topic?
I mean, you guys pretty much said everything there is to say, but I will agree that it's okay to have your own film and not be a Marvel tie-in where everything has to be laid into some massive scheme or plan. Let Clayface be his own thing. I think tonally it would make sense to go into the Robert Pattinson Batman universe, just eyeballing it. Yeah, it's very dark, the body horror, it goes in, especially with a more younger detective Batman where he's trying to solve this crime and maybe even help the guy like he does in the animated show where he puts him in the room with the screens. He's like, look, you can still be him, and try and help him out. I think that would be great, but that's 99% sure that's not going to happen. But I like the tone of this.
This is the best rogues gallery.
Yeah.
They all, like, Penguin has his own television show, Joker has his own movies, and now you're going to get a Clayface movie as well. Batman's rogues gallery characters are more interesting than any other. And if you need more proof, look at Spider-Man's movies of his villains. They're terrible. They're absolutely terrible.
Yeah, but
And that's such a shame because they're terrible due to business reasons.
Yeah.
Of
Sony.
like, we have to make something to hold the license. By the way, did you see that? That's an in perpetuity contract.
Yeah.
We will never get those characters in the MCU. Sony will have that forever, in fucking perpetuity. That's crazy.
Sony are never letting go of that cash cow.
Never.
All right,
Just
Jim,
rent them out, Sony. Please, just
we got
rent them
one more
out.
topic, man, and then we'll let you go. We know it's late over there. It's like past 2 a.m. over there.
Jeez, what a trooper.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, man. Thank you. We'll do the last one. I'm gonna get this name wrong, so correct me if I'm screwing it up. Adria Arjona is officially joining the DCU in Man of Tomorrow, but here's the catch. We have no idea who she's playing. Early rumors said Maxima. Fans are already pushing Wonder Woman, but DC is keeping this completely under wraps. So the question is this a major character they're trying to surprise us with, or are people overthinking it? Jim, what are your predictions here?
I think people are overthinking it. I don't think for a second she's Wonder Woman. I'm not too familiar with the character. What is it, Max? What was the other character?
Maxima.
I'm not too familiar with who that is. So yeah, I don't think she's Wonder Woman. I think that they would have a clear plan as to how and when they would announce that news, if that was the news, like they did when they announced Cornsweet as Superman. What I will say though is I think she's a good actress. She's got a nice presence. She's got a good aura about her. She was in a Netflix movie a few years ago with Glenn Powell called Hitman, which is brilliant. It's such a fun movie.
Great movie.
He is brilliant in it, and she is good in it as well. She was good in Andor. She was a little bit underused in Andor. I felt though. She's good in a movie called Splitsville that came out. I think it came out in the UK just a month or two ago, but I think it came out last year in the States. So I think she is good. Whether or not she's going to be good in Man of Tomorrow, I think it'll depend on what they're going to be doing with that movie. Again, I just think the Superman movie, the 2025 James Gunn one, that was just okay.
Yeah.
For the amount of money that they spent and for the amount of universe building that they've been trying to do, it needed to be better than just okay. So Man of Steel, I think there's even more pressure on Man of Steel because Superman didn't set the world on fire. So I think if Man of Tomorrow doesn't set the world on fire to a certain extent, I think the future of James Gunn's DCU is in peril.
Yeah, I would agree. And Maxima is like, my introduction to her was in the Death of Superman comic. She's in like the Justice League of America. Yeah, so she has a similar skill set to a Kryptonian, but I think her race is like a warrior race, kind of like a Viltrumite, and she wants Superman's genes. You know what I'm saying? But she's very similar to Wonder Woman in terms of like skill set. But I mean, this woman looks like Wonder Woman.
Can I see a picture? Can you, Noah, throw it up over top of like the chat screen? What's her name? Addie.
Is it Adrina?
Oh, that works. Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah, like she doesn't look like Maxima. Maxima is, I think, like a redhead.
Not
that it matters.
Did they show Mercy in the latest Superman movie? Like Lex's number 2? Did they show Mercy? 'Cause she could be a great Mercy.
Who was the girl that was
who's like his henchman? Well, he had the architect.
Miss.
I forget who that was, but it seemed like
the nanobot lady who did the completely pointless, like, backflip turnaround thing where you're just like, just turn around.
Turn around.
Gave up my humanity, Lex. Go ahead, Derek. What do you think?
I don't know anything about this woman in terms. So that's the first I've seen her right now. First impression, like true first impression, staring at her. She kind of has that like Gal Gadot Wonder Woman face, but I don't know. Maybe Zatanna.
I think she's too skinny. Well, okay, I would lose my shit if that's who it is.
No.
I'm gonna throw it right there.
No.
I
Tell
would.
everyone.
No one cast Zatanna unless I approve it.
I hope it's Zatanna.
It's not gonna. No.
It's gonna be Zatanna.
No, she would show up in Batman. She wouldn't show up in Superman.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Because they have a romance. Shit, actually, she should show up in the Pattinson one. That would be fun.
Bitch. You can't do magic in that universe.
Well, I know. She could just be like a regular ass musician.
That was just a hot
But
take.
then that would like be
I have
like
no
her
idea.
dad, and it's
Just a hot take to stoke the fire. But yeah, I don't know. Moving on.
moving on. So
Okay.
the Scottish Geek Guy is going to get out of here. And Jim, thank you so much for.
You guys are going to chat spoilers about The Boys and about Invincible, and I'm like 2-3 episodes behind on them. So yeah, I will take my leave and then let you guys go into spoilerific detail about the latest episodes of those.
So Jim, do you want to real quick tell everyone about your content and how to find you and all that other stuff?
Absolutely, happily promote myself. Thank you very much. Yeah, so mainly on YouTube and Instagram. I do have a TikTok, but I feel I'm far too old for TikTok. So my TikTok is pretty much just a duplicate of my Instagram. I am at Scottish Geek Guy on all social media channels. Mainly the content is movie reviews, physical media unboxings. I'm a huge Steelbook nerd, as you can see. In recent months, I've been doing a lot of film festival coverage and doing interviews with folks as well.
Yeah, we saw it. Looks awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's good fun. That's good fun. It's one of those ones where I wish this was my full-time job, but it's not. So yeah, it's I love movies. I love physical media, and my content is pretty much geared towards that. So if you want to hear a Scottish guy talk about movies and like get all gushy over like, oh, look at the shine, look at the spot glossing on this Steelbook. If you want to go to that level of nerddom, I'm your man.
Yeah, everybody, go, if you're still in the chat or if you're watching this video later, go follow him on every platform. The Muscle Geeks follow him.
That's
subscribe, you know?
Yeah.
It's good enough for the Muscle Geeks.
All right, Jim, thanks so much. You want to come on again sometime?
Absolutely, yeah. The time difference isn't too bad, to be honest. Like, even if I just come on for the first hour, that works for me.
Cool.
Good guy, man. All right, brother. Thank you so much, man.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Have a great night.
Signing off.
Sleep tight, buddy.
Oh no, I'm literally going to go and watch the next episode of Invincible just now.
Oh,
There you go.
dude.
Yeah.
So
My
jealous.
man.
Message us. We'll talk about it. Yeah, all right.
All right, guys. Catch you later.
See you,
See you later,
brother.
boss.
Everybody, Scottish Geek Guy. Go follow him
Yeah.
on
Yes.
everything.
What a man.
Great
What
guy.
a man.
Great guy. He's doing great content, and he's one of our loyal compatriots in the chat. Like,
He's
we love
Scottish.
you guys in the chat, so thank you so much for
He's
interacting.
Scottish Terry, and American Jim is what Terry
American
is.
Jim.
Yeah.
I'm American Jim.
You're American Jim.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So real quick,
That's
we'll
my,
just do
my new like 1940s
Man.
have a character.
Man.
American Jim.
You gotta talk like this. Man.
real quick. We'll knock out season 4, episode 7, Invincible spoiler review. Did you guys watch it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Derek. Take it away.
Oh baby.
Get that
No,
nerd
can you give
motor
us
going.
something? Can you give us something different on the large monitor? It's super choppy. Thanks, buddy.
Dude,
Dare Bear.
this was sick. Let me tell you, I have watched a lot.
Our resident battle beast over here.
Yes. Yes, dude, I have watched a lot of fighting growing up. Anime, Justice League, you name it. I've watched it, and there's a lot of dope animations out there.
Yeah.
There is a lot, but never in all of my days have I seen a bad guy be this freaking cool.
Absolutely.
Dude, he is so cool. The way, like, you get this air about him. Like, I haven't read the comics, right? So everything I've built in my head about this man is
Yeah.
purely from the show. I've had the idea that obviously I know he's the big bad. I know he's got like kind of that King Vegeta or Frieza thing going on. If you're an anime person, we're like, he is the big bad on top of all the bads that are all stronger than you. And there's a reason why. Boy, does he show you why. Not once in all of my years have I seen a man wind up a punch and create a vacuum.
Yes,
a
that was
tornado.
what I'm talking about.
Nolan literally looks, just he's like, what? It just gets struck and then just boom,
Yeah.
turns into a freaking meteor and just goes flying. The other guys are like, what the? It just, he's going. The power scaling in this is awesome because I like that they don't do your traditional power scaling in this,
Yeah,
where
sure.
it's like, this isn't all about power levels. This is more of the circumstances of the fight.
Right.
Who wants it more?
Right.
All right. Everyone's strong. They're all strong in their own right. And most people, once we're at this level of where we're at in the show, can kick each other's asses given different environments, right? Thrag says, go ahead, basically. Do whatever you want. Your life's on the line. Come for me. He lets Mark go full blast into him and just puts his head down
To show me.
and domes him. And that little clip, that frame
Where
where they
it's that
show the skull.
And it's like the devil.
The devil. And he eats that. Goosebumps. And I was like, we're all boned. Like, this is it.
Dude,
Yeah.
and even Omni-Man, when he's going to punch him the first time, and he's just straight up,
Yeah.
Just
like ultra instinct.
yeah, just
just
phases backwards real fast.
And he talks to he rips Mark's brother apart.
Literally.
And he just says, your brother was a waste.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm the one that
Like
stops.
he's not people to him. He's
like, show me.
He's a bug.
he's just a bug person to him.
Terry, what do you think?
Loved it. We are getting extra scenes in the series that are not in the comic book, and I am all about that. Like that conversation between Nolan and Thrag does not happen in the comics, where he gets punched down and they have this debate, this philosophical debate right before the windup, and it's helpful. Also, seeing Thrag in the past, that he is dedicated to his home planet. That is the only thing that he cares about is his people, and he was put here to do a job, and he is supposed to make sure that Viltrum is in a proper place until the heir of what's his name, and whatever the heir is found, right? And he's doing that. He's taking it seriously, and he's making decisions like a brilliant strategist, not a brash berserker.
Mm-hmm.
But he can be a brash berserker, which is pretty cool. Of like, he is intelligent enough and battle hardened enough to like walk this line where Mark is all resilience, and rage of getting through stuff. But Thrag, like, that's nothing. That's like putting a kindergartner into an MMA fight with a trained killer.
How about when Mark was running away from him?
Yeah. The true fear.
Just starts catching him, dude. It's sick.
That dude, and a couple things that I liked about this episode, it was really smart that they just removed Battle Beast from the battleground.
And the way they did was so cool. No.
Yeah.
Just crushes
and
his
he
jet
does
thing.
he doesn't fly, so you just easy thing is like, listen, you can only go up, down, left, right. You can't maneuver like these guys can, so you can easily get knocked out. And then they had those creatures,
Ragnars.
that are stronger, and they just used
dude.
Speed Racer with like his dogs.
Yeah.
just like throwing them, and they're just like, yo, where we land, we're gonna eat them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where they land. Good guy or bad guy, they're just going after everybody.
I will also say this is a better tech jacket. Like, I like the tech jacket and Allen thing we have going on. We didn't get that in the comics. This is a little more fun to have that going on. And I like the limited supply of the darts.
Right. It's realistic.
Like, you only have so many, so we got to be smart with these.
Right.
So that Allen can actually kill one of these.
It leveled the playing
Viltrumites.
field.
Right.
Until Thrag showed up.
Right. And they tried to get him. And no.
And then once the planet's destroyed, that was a
insane.
beautiful scene, by the way.
Yeah.
Mark
No
Mark's
and I were
falling
talking
behind,
about that.
Yeah.
and Omni-Man is just like bringing them back to like run with them still.
Me.
Yeah, that was so cool. And
How about the disrobing of Thetis being like jacked and a monster? That was pretty cool.
R.I.P.
Yeah, then he got made an example of.
Right. I didn't see that coming. I was like, no way. 'Cause I thought he was going to be a contender.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, it's to Terry's point about Thrag being like a military strategist as
Right.
well as
done.
like a savage,
Right.
because he was like, everyone pulled out, but first I'm going to take out your leader, the guy that's your strategic fella.
Yeah.
I'm Xing him out.
Right.
You guys figure out the rest. I'm going to go and find a new world.
But I would argue that was Berserker Thrash. I think he killed him too fast. He even was like, shit, like I should have.
He
tortured
acknowledges
him.
that. I made a mistake. I'm not going to do it with you.
Yeah.
Like, that was sick.
But when he's holding Mark and he's putting the eyeballs are going,
Yeah.
and he stops, and Krieg is like, kill him. That is a leader. That next thing is like, no,
Still
too many
looking
have
to the
already
future.
died. Let's go and let's figure this out. And this, we have never, I don't know about you guys, I have never seen this before in comic related material. This kind of villain, this kind of entity that is smart enough to recognize we are now going to coexist together for the good of my people. One way or another, we are coexisting, and that is fucking
I said that in the
terrifying.
chat.
My people.
Right. He's very Zod-like. And that's why I poised like Zod versus Thrag. That would be fun. But one thing I want to rewind to
Please.
is he goes to talk to Nolan, Omni-Man. Even after he's wronged him, Viltrumites don't give second chances really ever, right? But Nolan is special. He's still one of the top guys from Viltrum. And Thrag loves him like a brother. He doesn't want to lose him or Mark. He sees them as assets to rebuilding the Empire. So even though he's wronged him, he's still just like, hey, bro, come home.
Yeah.
It's time to come home. Like, I know what you've been up to, but do the math, basically. Like, you're going to lose, just come back. And even after he still defies him, like you said, he lets Mark go.
Yeah.
He lets them live for the sake of his people. This is pure, lawful evil, if I've ever seen it in a character. Everything he's doing is calculated and with purpose. But morally, he's still pretty bankrupt there, but it's still for a reason that in his crazy, evil mind is the right thing to do. And he stands by it. And that's what makes him a good leader, is he wants his people to thrive. He's playing long ball. He's like, you know what? I'm going to let these two live because there might be a chance I can bring him around.
One shot Thaddeus? Thaddeus? So he one shot him, right?
Yeah.
But all of his punches to Omni-Man kept him alive. He probably was
Which
just
he
trying to get him
acknowledged.
away from the battlefield
what he
so
was
that they
doing.
can just talk.
Yeah.
To your point, and you kept Mark around. He had no problem getting rid of Mark's brother.
Right.
And
'Cause he's bug people.
even when he said like too, he's
People
like,
ain't people.
he's like, show me.
I've always said that.
You have.
Yeah.
Sorry. you're
Bug
saying-
people ain't
But-
people.
But I'm excited for. There's only one more episode left, and then we have to wait a whole year.
Or two.
God damn it!
I'm sorry.
But- X-Men 97's on the horizon, boys.
That's true.
So we get, dude. Yeah, that's a sad. Is that a sad?
I don't want Invincible to go. Gambit's dead.
All right, guys. Real quick, we'll go to the
was
boys, and
funny.
then we'll get out of here. So,
Yeah.
You
Noah's
guys,
got
I
to
think
go to bed.
Invincible's super cool.
Yay.
Did you guys watch the boys?
You guys watch? Oh yeah.
Wait. We can't go past this. The young Nolan. Was that this past episode?
That
Fighting
was
his
the
parents?
one before
It was
that.
one before that.
That was
Okay.
cool.
That was cool.
His dad's the man, Mr. Omni-Man.
Anyway, moving on. Sorry. I thought that was from this one.
Derek, did you watch the boys?
Yeah.
Have at it, brother.
Oh, you mean start off again,
Yeah,
dude?
I'm not keeping track.
I got Invincible head right now. I gotta like clear the fog.
Oh, I'll
think
talk.
about the boys. Go ahead and start.
Dude,
Invincible head. That's
Yeah.
funny.
this show is just bonkers. I'm trying to like rethink everything that happened, but
I'm back.
so another like father-son fighting, just like the Viltrumites are fighting. You see a return in the very beginning of the show, and you're watching these like GIs, these Russian secret agents are going into this place, and then you see none other than
Ryan.
O'Ryan. Is his name?
His name's Ryan.
Ryan
Just Ryan.
shows
Oh,
up,
Ryan.
smokes
He's very
them,
Irish now.
Ryan.
he smokes them all, and then he shows up and he's convinced to go kill your dad.
Yeah. I mean,
And you
this,
see where the power is. It's not with him. He's
He
not ready yet.
loses?
He loses
Oh.
handily.
yeah, he's a kid. It's literally son fighting dad. As a teenager getting some muscles and thinking he can take the old man, and he's not ready yet. But I mean, Ryan's got effed up childhood.
Yeah.
He can't trust anybody.
No.
Butcher is just obviously playing him.
He's
So-
dead. Right? He's dead.
No.
No.
No?
No, at the very
I thought
end.
Butcher walked into the dead
no,
body.
he's holding his face. I think he's like moving I think he's moving around.
He just did
that's
the
the
old
dead twitch.
He just did the old thrag.
moving.
Yeah, like just
He's probably like,
help me, Cyclops. But yeah. So Ryan, that poor kid, is just stuck between two real bad parents. There's no.
He never had a chance.
Yeah, he has no chance. If I don't know where this comic goes either, which is another thing I do love about this, is it's just all new to me.
I know where the comic goes, and the show is going a different direction.
what I've heard.
So we have no idea what's going to happen.
If anything, I can see this kid, if he survives all this, just being evil out of just being twisted, which you could blame a kid. But back to the show. First off, Soldier Boy, banging old Stars and Stripes. What's her name?
That Heavens to Betsy line.
Yeah,
that
Heavens
was
to Betsy.
pretty funny.
He is hilarious.
I watched a couple of those scenes where he's like stoic and the camera's real close on him. I'm kind of like, that's Batman. That could be a Batman.
He could have been a Batman.
I think he
wanted it.
He wanted it. He's gone out for it.
No.
Like he said it publicly.
Yes, he is trying.
no,
to
but
be
I think
Batman.
he never will be. But I think
He voiced Batman?
No, I think yes. In our favorite one, in Under the Red Hood.
Yeah.
Jensen Ackles is definitely in that one.
But-
no, a different one. I'm sorry.
Can we give it a goog real quick?
Jensen Ackles voices Red Hood in that because it's Billy Baldwin is
right.
that Batman.
There you go.
Anywho, I like that. I like Soldier Boy. I like that there's this special thing with V1. I do think he's going to get it. I do think Homelander's going to get it. He's going to get the power upgrade. I think this ends in a Starlight sacrifice to take out Homelander one way or another. I think Butcher, Starlight, and Homelander all kill each other somehow, and it becomes like a Huey and Soldier Boy type of thing. I also like that Soldier Boy is like a corrupted grandpa. You know, I think he's very interesting. I like that he's just talking about all the fucked up shit that he's done. I think he's a much more interesting character this time around.
I think he's just a soldier he's what actually would happen if Captain America came back.
But he's not. He's a liar. Remember, he went to boarding school. They gave him a fake Captain America story, but none of it's real. Like, that's what him and Butcher were talking about in season 3 of, like, they both had shitty dads, but in different ways. But he was a spoiled rich kid. The whole thing is fake.
He went to war.
No, he didn't.
They're doing a prequel.
Maybe so, but he wasn't in D-Day. Huey calls him out for that too. Of like, you were never at any of these places. You were like filming this or filming that, or doing this or doing that. Like, you weren't actually a real soldier, which is interesting. Now, he could still fuck shit up.
Yeah, but he still has that persona of what a soldier would be like if you took him from that time and planted him right now.
Sure.
That is dead on.
He's extremely racist.
No disrespect to one of my late grandfathers, but he was a veteran from that era, and I get memories of like him talking when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's not always the best, but he was always ripping darts, drinking his light beer, and had some memorable things to say.
Was he doing benzos?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That was the time when your test level was
We were all-
800
That was a man.
natty.
When we stormed D-Day, we were all gacked up to the gills.
Like frying up his mostly fat steak with a PBR, ripping a Pall Mall while he was doing it.
Dude.
Like, man.
We're
Total man.
We gotta,
Noah,
we gotta
are
get
you-
back to that.
Are you on board for The Boys and Invincible, or do you just like Invincible?
Gen V is better than Boys Man.
Oh, nah.
Dude, I think Jensen Ackles, I think Soldier Boy is going to take out, I don't think he's going to get, I think he's going to take out Homelander. I don't think Homelander is going to get the V1. And I think that he's going to be so upset because Soldier Boy laid it out already. Like, you're going to die of natural causes if you don't get killed by whatever happens.
That
in
was a
this
brutal
thing.
conversation.
And then I'm going to take the lead of the
And I'll be
7.
in charge of the fucking 7.
Yeah.
Got
So
a deep
good.
fucking
like
voice.
there's already beef there, and he's someone that like wants his dad to love him. He wants someone to love him, and he's already showing too that he's jealous of attention. In the very beginning, when the press was happening and they were fawning over Soldier Boy, he like jumped in. Oh yeah, that's my dad.
Yeah. He's just the softest, wettest boy.
He's Soldier. People are gonna start loving Soldier Boy, and they're gonna start hating Homelander. Homelander's not gonna want to deal with it, and that's Homelander's vulnerable to this explosion that Soldier Boy has too, man.
You know, there's another way that this goes. And if I'm writing the show, I'm letting Homelander win. I'm letting Homelander kill everybody.
Oh, you're
take
evil,
out
Terry.
billions of people,
You're
Terry
evil,
is-
and
Terry.
he wins.
No, Terry.
He wins by putting his
American
boots up
Jimmy.
Yeah.
on fucking Butcher's head, and he's like spinning Huey's head like a basketball, and it just fades to black.
See, that's
And
why you don't have
Homelander
superpowers,
wins.
Terry. Because you would be evil.
That's why.
You would be Homelander.
You would be Homelander.
Yeah.
But I honestly, though, in my heart of hearts, I feel like Homelander wins this
I hope he does.
because listen, this guy is falling apart. The wheels have fallen off. He's having visions of sucking on titties and having breast milk. It's weird.
Aren't we all?
And I love that they cut to what we would see, where he's not in his crazy head. He's just like on the ground, like talking to nothing.
Yeah.
In the milk. He's like laying in milk in a tub.
Yeah, and then eventually, to add into his psychopathy is he's bathing in breast milk, and he's like bragging about Soldier Boy, like basically like, you should try this. Like at this point, he's just owned it. Like he's putting his freak flag out there and letting it
Noah
fly.
swears by breast milk.
No, you drink breast milk?
He bathes in it.
Cambodian.
No, I drink ass milk.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's chocolate milk.
That got me. That was a really stupid joke, but that really got me.
But I think Homelander gets the V1.
That was good, Noah.
And I think he immediately is like, I'm done with Soldier Boy. I think by the time he gets it, he is so worked up in his head about his dad not accepting him and outshining him and getting that spotlight. He takes him out. I think Butcher tries to put that crap in himself and ultimately ends up dying from it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way Butcher lives, but
No. I think
I would let Homelander win.
How about the one scene with the invisible guy and they're in the bedroom, and I always get names wrong. The girl's boyfriend, Starlight's boyfriend, Huey's in there,
Huey
and
and
I
Maverick.
thought the girl that
I
has the
thought
power
so too.
to like blow you up, I thought she took him out. I was like, holy
So
shit!
did
Like
Starlight.
that guy went
She
out
thought
like
so
that.
too.
Yeah.
It just snapped his neck, and then she's out too. I think she's holding back a little bit. I think she's stronger too.
Starlight.
Yeah, she just wins all the time.
She's very strong, which is why I think Homelander's always annoyed by her. Like,
Yeah.
Like she has the ability, just through the sheer charging of all the power, she can get herself to a Homelander level, but
Real quick
you
before
can't maintain it.
Real
though.
quick before we get out of here, if you're in the boys' universe, what power are you taking?
Mm.
And you can't choose Homelander.
I gotta think.
You're just
Love
thinking about the
cool.
giant dick.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want
You're
that.
just thinking about the giant serpent dick.
It's not practical.
I don't want that. That's
I
a-
don't either.
That's
No,
a
How
burden.
you pee with that?
That's a burden.
You're not going in the toilet.
Yeah,
A-Train.
it's hard enough to buy pants at 6'4".
A-Train?
A-Train's super speed was legitimate super speed,
Yeah,
like Quicksilver style super speed that they kind of showed. That's a good one. That's a good one. I would probably take that.
Yeah.
I mean, although the girl is like Kimiko, she's
Wolverine.
yeah.
yeah. She's
So that's a good one too.
That's why she's Asian.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wolverine part
Wolverine's
2.
Canadian.
All right.
Wolverine part 2. He's a samurai.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of powers right now, and I'm just like blanking. There's so many.
See, Green, I want giant serpent balls.
We'll see what we can do. We'll try and get some for you. What about you, John? What would you pick?
Dude, I would take the Nazi chick. I would take her powers.
Stormfront.
I wouldn't be a Nazi because Nazis are bad, but I
Right.
would take her powers.
I forget what all could she do? She was kind of like another Homelander.
I think she was kind of like Storm a little bit too, right? She was
that what it
powerful
was?
like Homelander, but
Yeah.
wasn't she like shooting electricity down?
No, I think they were just fucking. Oh, maybe
right.
she was throwing lightning bolts.
I think.
I
I
don't
think because
know.
they hid under, like in a shit. They hid in like a metal,
like a bugger.
like over from her.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just remember that sex scene
Yeah, that was
in the
nuts.
sky.
It was lasering each other.
Scissor me, Xerxes.
Laser.
Laser.
All right, guys, you want to?
Laser.
Did you come to think
Taser.
of one?
Michelle. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. There's too
All right.
many in my head right now. I'll think of one and text you guys. So I'll be like, oh, I forgot.
Well, we'll just that'll be the first thing we do next week. So, Derek, we're gonna get out of here. Did you have a good time tonight?
I had a great time. How about you, Jonathan?
This was a fun show. I
was.
like the Scottish Geek Guy.
Me
Scottish
too.
Geek Guy's
Big
awesome.
fan.
Derek, where can people find you? And it is that time of year, man.
It's that time of year. It's warming up, even though this week's cold as heck in Philly. Find me at Derek Baker Seal Coating and Line Striping. Check us out online or give us a call. If you need your driveway or parking lot maintained, sealed, striped, crack filled, pothole repairs, any of that fun stuff, give us a shout. And you can also find me on 8-Bit Beef with my old pal Terry here doing retro video game Let's Plays. And lastly, if you care about my journey to become Omni-Man and altogether better than Terry, you can find me at Symbolic 51.
Yeah. Terry, what about you?
Well, I am at betterthanderek.com.
You said you wouldn't.
Yeah, I am. I launched the website. I put
daddy.
all my money into it. And if you want to be better than Derek, you sign up for Team Tear Bear. And on our 8-Bit Beef Patreon, you can pay me to be better than Derek.
Yeah, but not to get superpowers. We don't want Terry to get superpowers.
I would become corrupted.
We need that. We don't need that.
We cannot afford this.
Yeah. My arrogance will know no bounds if I am brought more power. Yeah. Anyway, Young Junk is where we do the show. Watch Noah's show, the Gag Team as well. We're at Young Junk. We're having a great time. I love all the Muscle Geeks podcasting stuff that we have here. So support us. We're coming up on 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. So keep boosting them numbers.
And guys, this Sunday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Alpha Flight Fitness in Downingtown, our buddy Noah is putting on a comedy showcase for free. Absolutely free. And if you don't go, I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you because we have to make Noah's dream come true. He helps make our dreams come true. We got to be there for him now.
Philly Gaines.
Go to that goddamn thing. Have a good time for some laughs for free. Don't bring any alcohol, but bring some snacks. You can bring some snacks. And I hope to see you guys there. And also, we're getting ready to gear up for Philly Comic-Con. What is it?
Fan Expo in Philadelphia.
Fan Expo. So we're going to do that. Even if we don't have a table, we're still going to go.
We're going no matter what. And actually, we've also invited the Cult Pop folks to come with us. We know Shannon is going to come with us, and she might be sporting a cool Tomb Raider cosplay. Noah's going to be there as our photographer. So if you are curious and you would like to meet up with us, Fan Expo on the Saturday. We will definitely be there all day the Saturday.
Yeah. And follow us at the Muscle Geeks Podcast on all the social media platforms. Follow the Scottish Geek Guy. And listen, next week,
Yeah.
episode 52.
The new 52 comes right after that.
52 weeks are in a year, so that makes it 1 year.
1 year of Muscle Geeks.
We got to do something. We'll
Gotta
figure it out this
celebrate.
week. But 1 year of the Geeks.
One
And,
year.
And thank you to everyone in the chat tonight. That was awesome that you guys showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully you guys join us next week. So we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thanks for hanging,
bye.
guys. And I see your little chat. A lot of hockey left. A lot of hockey left in this series. All right.
Go Flyers. Boo Derek's. Peace.